Hello everybody and welcome back to Steampunk episode 5. Today I'm going to explore the Nether again because I still haven't found any blazes, and that is literally what we need in order to continue the create mod, because we need a mixer and the mixer requires a working blaze burner. And for the same reason I need the blaze burners to create the boilers, which is going to be our main way of energy, at least for now. In between episodes I have once again been lighting up the caves around the base area, so it's a bit safer, but obviously that is not done because there's quite a lot of caves to be lit up. Now I will show you a short clip of me finding the ancient city that I have not gone down because I'm still unprepared. So here, have a look. Okay, I'm being super quiet. I was lighting up the caves. My home is about there, so it's not super far from home. But I found a ancient city. I see skokers over there lighting up, so there are things going on. And there's this chest that I haven't opened, and I think this one is safe. So I did not hear a skoker. Deep dark blueprint. Theo. Echo shards. Skoke sensor, skoke catalyst. Nothing amazing from this one. Swift sneak though, that's actually cool. The curious part is that I see a zombie down there, and as far as I remember, normal creatures shouldn't be able to spawn down there in the deep dark. But maybe this is something from the modded stuff, because this is an ancient city, these are active skokers, but the biome that I'm in says Sunflower Plains. The bad part is I don't have any wool with me, so I can't really go down and explore safely. And I'm definitely not equipped to handle any wardens if they were to spawn, so I'm not really going to explore this right now. I'm going to leave it for later on, but it's very close to home, so... Also, in between episodes I just extended this area a little bit and started breeding cows. It's a bit loud there, so... yeah. I need a bunch of leather for upgrades for skins and other stuff, so... that's why I started breeding some cows. I have currently not yet done anything with this area. I have just cleared it and lit it up as you guys saw in the last episode. I'm going to make all of this a crop area. It's going to be small, but it's going to be collected automatically. And my current idea is, since there's some space here, I'm going to have item vaults that are going to be gathering the things, and I will make a system of sorts that is going to deliver a bunch of them down into these barrels over here and arrange them where they're supposed to go. But in order to do that, I need to get create power going. So once again, I need to go to the Nether. I did just craft myself some diamond leggings and diamond boots and enchanted them here. And I am also going to add a couple more enchants on them. And I do have the blacksmith book, which is really easy to make. So for boots, I'm going to add feather falling, which is fairly cheap. To the copper back tank, I want to add the capacity book, so it can hold more air, which means I need to go charge it again. Like so. Now, what I'm also going to do on my pickaxe, it has fortune 3, efficiency 4 and unbreaking 3. I still need to get a better efficiency, but that's going to be later down the line. But I did loot an ancient tome with fortune on it. I just need to combine them in a anvil, like so. So fortune 3, 30 levels cost quite a bit, but what can you do? And it becomes fortune 4. So that's going to come really useful when I'm gathering materials. This time I'm also going to make use of the soul spring lamp, which I didn't last time, and that was a mistake. And I also have a bastion remnant map, which I'm not sure how it works, but since my nether spawn is literally in a bastion, I guess I need to explore a little bit before I use it. Now, I have also prepared a bunch of cooled water skins, just so I am sure I can survive in the nether if this soul spring lamp doesn't help enough. But also this time I'm not going to forget to actually use the temp pad if I get into a tough situation, so I can actually escape back home. I also have one diamond backpack and one gold backpack empty to store stuff I gather in the nether. I have also prepared 41 steaks just so I can have some food down in the nether. Okay, I am down in the nether. One thing I noticed is that I cannot use my crossbow while the lamp is out, so I'm gonna have to be swapping it in and out. Oh, I was wrong. I just didn't have the arrows in my inventory, they were in my backpack. All of these endermen and not a single ender pearl. I don't know what's going on. I'm still looking for another fortress, so let's go down that way because I've been up this way. And there's a few of my deaths. Oh. I see finally a nether fortress right over there. Whoa, 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 what the fuck is it? I hear blazes, that's literally the only reason I'm here. So spring lamp is low. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to make a new teleport. Nether fort. Okay, we got one. Okay, I have 12 blaze burners. That should be more than enough for now. But I am running out of air and the soul lantern is not going to last much longer. So what I'm going to do for now is go back out here, put up the teleport pad, make sure there's nothing around, and teleport home. And there we have it. We are finally back home. I did lose one of the blaze burners. Well, I didn't lose it, it's still down there, sitting in the ground on the nether fortress. So, we got a diamond chest plate and a diamond helmet. With projectile protection 4 on the helmet. That should be okay, but I don't think I'm going to use it because I need air right now. So I'm using the air respirator thing. 4 ancient debris, which is basically 1 ingot, which is really cool. 1 gas tier, 1 golden gloves with a bunch of curses, which I don't think I will ever use, but I have them. Some wolframite, some wither rolls, another blazing core, even though I have 1. Blaze burners, most important thing from this whole trip. For a lot of things, including the mixer and the first Steam Engine. Some fire blocks of iron, some iron ingot, blocks of gold, and some golden nuggets, nether quartz, and glowstone. So these were the most important gatherings. The other thing that I actually gathered from it is how exactly the soul spring lamp works, which means I don't even need all of these water skins anymore. At least if I get the farm going for my soul sprouts, which are not super easy to grow. As it says here, soul sprouts can grow on soul sands or soil, and it thrives in hot biomes and temperatures. Easiest way to grow is to place lava by it. So instead of water, it's gonna be lava. I'm going to get another stack of iron plates. So I'm going to tear off all of this as soon as that thing is ready. And I'm going to dig into the mountain and create the first boiler system. which I'm going to show you guys. Alright, so I still plan the machine to be inside this mountain. Okay, so once everything is going, this is going to be the main point where the power comes from. This is going to be what I'm connecting my gearboxes, my depots, my mechanical drills, and everything else. Which means the top side of the steam engine is going to be right here. Therefore, I need to dig down. Alright, so this is where the power is going to be ending up in. And I will extend one this way, and I'll be connecting stuff to each of these depending on where they need to go. I dug out this area. This is going to be for the steam engine system. I did see that there is an easy level 9 steam engine, and there's a schematic here. I am not going to use this one. I'm going to use a model made by SkiJ on YouTube. I'll leave a link to his video down in the description. I know it is tileable, so I could just dig out more in that way and connect them, so I have even more power. Well, currently none. So, yeah. Let's get to building. Now, I made a material checklist, and this is what you need. You need 45 fluid tanks, 26 fluid pipes, 21 dripstone blocks, 2 depots, 6 cogwheels, 21 cauldrons, 9 blaze burners, 3 gearboxes, 1 hopper, 1 large cogwheel, 5 large water wheels, 1 mechanical arm, and 1 mechanical belt. The frame glass trapdoors are an optional item. They could be full block, but the framed glass trapdoors just look better. And a stressometer for later. We also need 2 mechanical pumps, 21 dripstone, pointed dripstone to be exact, 1 rotational speed controller, 20 shafts, 2 smart chutes, 1 spout, and 1 steam A, and 9 steam engines. I have all of that gathered right here. Now, I know where my blaze burners are gonna be, and they are going to be placed right down here, like so. But first, I'm going to go from that way. This is just so I can calculate exactly where I want to place my boilers. So, I'm going to start from this block right here. This is going to be the rotational speed controller. Put that max speed. The reason I'm putting it here is because if I build more on that side, I'm going to connect them all to this rotational speed controller. That way they're going to combine their strength, and I'm only going to need 1. And I'm going to put 1 large cogwheel right here. I'm going to put 5 water wheels right, like so. Now, on the back side of it, I'm going to put 1 shaft here and 1 gearbox here. And I'm going to put a line going all the way over here. Which I'm going to connect other stuff later on. I need to put the fluid pipes, and I'm going to arrange them like so. And above these pipes, I'm going to put the cauldrons. These are going to hold the lava. Now I'm going to make the platform for the lava. Like so. Now, before I put down the lava and the dripstone, I need to encase this area so the lava doesn't fall down and the water doesn't flow down. And I'm going to place frame glass trapdoors on the outside. with the goal of expanding this in the future, I'm going to make this side here, instead of trapdoors, to be full frame glass. Now, in order to get the water wheels turning, I'm just gonna put some water, like so. Now, a temporary infinite water source here, because I'm going to need it to power up the water wheels. There we go, fully powered. Got rid of the temporary blocks here, so now I need to fill every single one of these blocks with a lava source, which I have in buckets. There we go. Now they're all filled with lava. And I go back to cool myself a bit, and I might as well douse myself with a water skin. Next up, I'm going to put the pointed dripstone under here. Now, it is important to note that this is a bit slow of a system, but I am going to work on infinite lava very soon, and then this is going to be just as a fail-safe mechanic. Continue on, putting a depot here, smart shoot going on top of it. This is going to be filtered for lava buckets. They're a bit big, but yeah. Then there's going to be another depot above this smart shoot, and a spout coming from there. Here at the bottom, I'm going to put one pipe, a mechanical pump, looking up, like so, and then two more pipes, 1, 2. And then I'm going to break this block and replace it with the last pipe, like so. Now I'm going to put a hopper here, pointing into this depot, and the other smart chute is going to be right on top, and it is going to be filtered for normal buckets, empty ones. Then I'm going to push one vertical gearbox, like so, and then I'm going to place cogs, one on top, and another one here connected to it, and then another one here that is going to power the pump with lava, so it fills up the spout now. Then I'm going to put another cogwheel down there, and then I'm going to grab the mechanical arm, which is going to go down there, and set it to deposit to the blaze burners, take from the depot, and then deposit to this smart chute, the empty bucket that it's gonna use. So let's see. Now it is powered. Currently it just doesn't have any buckets, that's why it's not doing anything. And we got a couple of achievements. Now, to get the water into the boiler that is not built yet, taking some more rotational power from here, put another vertical gearbox, with one cog. I'm not placing the second cog yet, because this here needs to become an infinite water source, like so. Now this is infinite. Now, in order to set up the water going into the boiler, I first need to set up the fluid tanks. Here they connected all 9. Like so. 6 of them, 6 levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 5 levels. Now, before I connect the pump to this cog, I need to make it so it is facing inside. Easiest way for me to do that is to put one temporary pipe down, put this one, rotate this to point up, take this one out, and put it up here. Now this is always going to go inside the fluid tank. Now, as soon as I connect the last cog wheel, this is going to start pumping water in. Now, before I connect it and start filling up with water, I want to place my steam engines. And I want to make sure that they are all facing the same way. Mostly for aesthetic purposes. Like so. Now there is a steam engine on each one, and I need to put a shaft on top of each of these steam engines. Now, if I've done it right, here you see they all connect. Now from each of them, taking one more shaft, and I'm going to connect this one to this one with a mechanical belt. Now this combines all of their power, and it is going to feed it directly into this speed controller, and from there into all of our farms. And now the only thing left for me is to put the last cog here. Now this started filling up, and I need to throw in here empty water buckets. Oh, let me turn off my... There we go. Now all of them are powered up, and if I put my engineer's goggles, we can see that it is level 9. It is working. It's a boiler level 9. It is giving us 147,000 stress units, which is more than enough for a lot of the farms. It's going to take quite a while for me to actually use this, but we'll get there. And then we're going to need more. Now this is fully sustainable, automatic, and the only thing slowing it down is the generation of these things. But even if something does break, it is just going to start on itself, by itself. But this is really cool. Now the area down here I'm going to decorate in between episodes, and then I'm going to show you guys what I can come up with. And I'm also going to cover this area here and make it look better. Now, if I come here and I take a look, then it shows me how much power it is using. Currently none. And this is why I put this stressometer here. I really like this model by SKEEJ Inc. I'm going to leave a link to his video in the description below. Please go and take a look at what he's done. It's really good. Now, for the time being, in order to prevent any mobs going down there, I'm just going to cover it up from all sides here. And also, I'm going to add one vertical gearbox to each side, and then cover up these guys right here like so, so there's no visible holes. Make myself a small ladder so I can go in and out. put a torch up here to make sure nothing can spawn. Alright, a little bit of area preparation. I want to get the mechanical crafters for crushing wheels ready. So to do that, from here these are encased shafts, and this is a gearbox, this is also a gearbox. I put one down. This is a vertical one, this is a normal one. From the normal one, I go back one and put another gearbox, and I send a shaft up, and then I use 3 encased chain drives, like so, 1 up and 2 sideways, in order to connect it to there. I'm going to hide all of this later, that's why I'm showing you guys now. And it ends up over here. And the goal for that is, if I put the crafters like so, there we go, now they're all powered. And you can see it right over there. However, they're currently not pointing the correct way. Like so. I'm going to put a barrel here because this is going to be for crushing wheels. Now, the recipe for crushing wheel is like this. It's underside alloy all around. Any kind of plank in the fore, and in the middle it's a stone block of any sort. So let's see. Now I put a stone in the middle, planks like so, and then underside alloy all around. And as soon as I place the last one, boom, I get 2 crushing wheels from each craft. So now that we have access to crushing wheels, we can actually set up iron farm, crushing, generating cobble, crushing cobble into gravel, then crushing gravel into sand, and washing all of that stuff. We now have access to it. I'm also going to add additional crafters for different things, just because I want to have them separate. Technically speaking, I could just reassemble this one into whatever I need, but I don't want to do that. Alright, so I have extended a little bit of power here, coming right back to this. And I plan to make this my pressing area, deployer area, stuff like that. We'll see what we need and what we can fit. Now, I cannot go down because basically under this level, there is the Steam Engine right under there, which is fine. What I can do is I can clear a little bit more like so. And then extend the, perhaps the chain drives, like this signal would be going up that way, spinning like so. And for example, let's see a depot here, and a mechanical press would be 1. Another one we're going to need to use is the mechanical mixers. But let's see, a couple basins, right, something like this, and to get them, let's do something like this. I'm going to put a vertical gear shift like this, that powers that, and then do something like this. Now these are powered. It doesn't exactly matter which direction they spin in. Right, I'm gonna put stairs down here so I have access to the blaze burners, and whenever I feed them coal, that means they're gonna get powered. I don't really need 2 mixers, but I have had 2 on me, so. Right, I move these by 1, so I can put a deployer here. I just need 1 more depot, like so. So now we have a press, a deployer, and 2 powered mixers. Currently set to no recipe. Okay. I have also decided to use 1 more schematic from Sketch. I will leave link to that in the description as well. And I'm going to place it right here, and it is the schematic to create the precision mechanisms automatically. So here is the blueprint. I'm going to place it right there, then I'm going to clear up and finish decorating the area a little bit better. I'm leaving a few blocks here, so if I decide to put some machine of these, so I have more space. But in the meantime, I'm just going to fill it up. We'll see how that goes though. Now, I have gathered all of the materials in this backpack. So I just place it down. I make sure it skips missing blocks and it protects block entities, and it is going to replace, if it needs to, any blocks with air. So let's start this. And this is what the machine looks like. Now, it is currently not powered, but let's see if I put one shaft right here. Everything is moving, but this is moving in the wrong direction, I'm almost sure. Let's see. I need one golden sheet. Let's see if I put it here. Yeah, definitely moving in the wrong direction. So I'm just going to swap this one for a gearbox. Now it should reverse the flow. So technically speaking, nothing should happen because I don't have anything in these. But yeah, there we go. And now it's moving the correct way. And if I set this to cogwheels, this to large cogwheels, this to iron nuggets, even though they're not filtered right now, all I need to do is feed this. I'm going to feed it 5, just for the sake of the video. So there we go. So if I put 5, it immediately puts it here. If I put 5, immediately puts it. And then one more 5. And it comes around automatically. And I believe, there we go. It is a ready precision mechanism. So at this point, all I need to do is make sure that there is enough golden sheets in this barrel. Make sure there's enough small cogwheels, large cogwheels, and iron nuggets in these, or at very least inside the deployers themselves. And it is gonna keep making my precision mechanisms. I really love this machine. Alright, so next up, I'm going to be making the iron farm. It is going to be up there. And once it is built, I plan to surround this whole thing with glass. And it is I'm going to add over here in this small wall clutches that can turn on and off each farm that I create. So that up there, there's going to be 2 clutches, one down there and one up there. Thankfully, the requirements for that schematic are not super hard. There's just a lot of them. For example, underside funnels, there's 32 of them. Brass funnels, it's only 4. 37 chutes, a bunch of fluid tanks, and a bunch of crushing wheels, which is technically the hardest part. But since I created the crushing wheel, well, creator, I can just fill these up. I just need to get the materials for them and create the crushing wheels. So that is going to be one more contraption that we do today. And yeah, I'll be back once I'm done collecting the materials. And we're back. I have gathered everything that was needed for the iron farm. They are in the backpack. So I'm going to place the cannon on the back here. Put the schematic in. Put the gunpowder. Place the backpack with the material. Take a look. Replace solid blocks with empty. Skip the missing blocks. Protect entities. And let's have a look. And we're back. So the schematic can build the actual farm itself, but it cannot place water sources and lava sources since those are needed in some specific locations. So I have to do that by hand. Right, so first there are a few easy locations. You see these oak leaves under here. Each of them needs to be waterlogged. So 1, 2, 3. And breaking that temporary block. 4. Placing that block back down. Now this is full of lava. There we go. Okay, one of the things that we need to do is we need to put lava in these. 1 bucket in each. But before that, each one of these mechanical pumps needs to be waterlogged. And now I am going to replace back down the fluid tanks, making sure they're connected by 3 by 3, like so. By the way, this iron farm is designed by J Ragon. I'll leave a link to his channel as well. Please go have a look and leave them a like. Now, making sure I am facing it down, I put a water pump, an item drain, a cog like this, and a hand crank on top of it. Whenever I turn this, it's going to drain whatever is in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to put 1 lava bucket and then spin this until the whole thing is down. There we go. Now if we look here, this one has exactly 1 lava bucket inside of it. And repeat that on the other 2. Now, a couple more things I need to do. And now that I have placed these trapdoors for the point of keeping this water in, I need to make sure water flows from here down that direction. So if I fill every other one like so, now the water is flowing directly down that way over here. So now I need to do the same on that side. And 1 water bucket right here. Yeah, and that makes sure that they all flow directly into the middle here. And now I need to add 1 more water bucket right into this block, which coincidentally is right here where I will place my cannon. So that is going to make everything a lot easier. I just need to break this block for a second. I need to place water in this block here and then replace the cobble right away. 1 cobblestone in my offhand, and I put the water here and then I close it. That ensures that everything flows into that one spot, which is right there, and it makes it allows the fans to clear the crushed cobblestone. Well, it's gonna be gravel once it's crushed. So this one ends up right under here, which is pretty good. Then another vertical gearbox. And another vertical gearbox here. Like so. Going up a few more. And this one has to be a gearbox. Oh, one further up. There we go. Vertical gearbox. So now I'm going to connect this shaft here. Now I need 3 redstone links. I actually need to go mining for 2 pieces of redstone. This is all the redstone I have. We might have to make a farm for redstone. Okay. See you in a bit. Alright, short mining session later. I just went to grab a few redstones. That's literally the only reason I went down. Now I make 1 clutch, or switch rather. And I need 2 redstone links. Let's put this here. Put the switch. And I'm going to put the signal for this one to be iron ingot. Let's just go double iron ingot, like so. Now we need a clutch. I'm going to need 1 sticky piston, normal one. Just 1. And some deep slate bricks. So I put 1 clutch there, 1 redstone link. Set it to receive on the double iron signal. Since it is not powered right now, let's power it. Like that. Now it's sending signal, which means that there is stopped. There we go, as you guys can see, now this is currently stopped. When I flip the switch down there, it is going to start working again. However, before I do that, I need to go up there. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so this one turns by water. However, I don't want it to always turn and always be generating cobblestone, because that's going to create, for 1, a lot of lag, and for 2, it can't really be stopped. So what I have come up with, this is not in that tutorial, so if you guys want to use what I'm using, just follow what I'm doing here. I'm going to encase this like so. Since the water needs to be flowing on that block there for it to start turning. It's not gonna look super pretty, but like that. So this here is going to be flowing water down this way. Before I put the water though, I want to put 1 block right here. One sticky piston right there, facing this way. And on that sticky piston, I'm going to put a redstone link. Redstone link will be set to double. First I'm going to set it to... Oh, sorry. put a redstone link. Then I'm going to set it to receive. And I'm going to put it at double iron. As you saw, it immediately extended. So what that means is when the farm is stopped, this block right here is going to extend and is going to stop the water from flowing. If the water is not flowing, this water wheel is not getting powered. Which means if I do this, one water bucket right there. And if you guys can see from here, it is currently working. I'm gonna go up. Now it is causing quite a bit of lag, so I'm going to work on making that less laggy in the future. And in here, to make sure the water doesn't freeze, I'm going to put one torch and then cover this area up. And in the short time that I just turned it on, we got 12 blocks of iron. It was literally on for no more than a minute. So this thing produces quite a lot of iron per hour. But for the cause of, if you're on a single world, a lot of lag. If you're on a server, it is going to cause quite a bit of block updates. But yeah, I think this is going to be it for this episode. I did quite a bit. I started the Steam Engine. I made an iron farm. I created a small working area and a automated precision mechanism creator. In between episodes, I'm probably going to just gather a bunch of deep slate and other blocks and just decorate this area so it doesn't look so randomly placed. And in the next episode, we're going to work on bulk smelter, bulk washer, and I'll see where I'm going to place it, probably somewhere around here, so it looks kind of interesting, and potentially begin the actual farm for crops and also for trees, because we definitely need a lot of trees. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and favorite if you enjoyed this video, leave any comments, suggestions, or what have you, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. See ya.